The best way to think about stakeholders is usually from the biggest picture, the broadest brush you possibly can. Pure definition of a stakeholder is anyone or anything who can have an influence on or be impacted by the project. So even if they're not actively working on it, if they're an end user, if they're a community member who's going to be impacted by it, we want to understand what their needs are. We want to understand what that interplay is going to look like so we can engage the best way possible. There are some different diagrams out there that are essentially onion diagrams where it starts with like the core group and then gets bigger and bigger and bigger as you go out. And oftentimes it is the project management team and the project team that is that core group. And then as you go out one level from there, you get to key stakeholders. So the sponsor, the decision makers, the people who actually bring the funds to the project itself. And also any subcontractors or people who will actively be working on the project doing actions with it, but not necessarily part of the direct team. And then beyond that, you have end users and community members and people who will be impacted, have to use the results, but aren't necessarily making decisions about it or in the creation process.